Scorpio, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read for the month of March. Scorpio, sorry for the delay in posting, but I'm in the first quarter of the year in my company. I'm in finance, so it's the busiest time of the year, and I am the manager, so it hasn't been easy. It has not been easy. So I've had to really preserve my energy, and I didn't want to do the videos and be blocked after a long day, because I've had long days, you know, working till 9 p.m. So it wasn't leaving me enough room for the readings, and so I've had to actually just relax a bit before I did. I'm actually behind, I think, 4 readings right now, so I'm hoping to get through 2 today, because I still have to kind of preserve my energy. But thank you so much, Scorpio, for your patience. I really do. It means a lot to me, and I know some of you have reached out and just wondering, so here it goes. Those who are new to my channel, I always have channel messages for the signs, and so for Scorpio this month, channel messages for you are: trust the divine, make no judgments of what you cannot see, just reflect on your truth and make plans to what is necessary, and let go of control. Okay, Scorpio, so we're going to get what you need to surrender for the month. I always love when the channel messages, come up, because I'll reiterate them during the reads, just so those of you who are new, because they always show up in the readings, and then I am just as excited to see why Spirit gives them to me. So let's see, what do you have to surrender for the month of March, Spirit? Thank you. Woo, what did we just say? Scorpio, let go of control issues and make no judgment of what you cannot see. So surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. And so, it's funny how it says you have control of your thoughts, and Spirit said let go of control. So this is about understanding what your thinking is and letting go of the rest. Make sure it's in the vibration of your highest good, where it's really reflecting what you want in your surrounding. And what is it you want to experience, the reality you want to experience. So let's see. What's the power perspective for Scorpio, Spirit? Thank you. Learn to fight alone. Love it. Learn to fight alone. And I do feel that goes with the make plans to what is necessary. And so at this point, I feel some of you have to release. I feel for some of you it has to do with certain connections, and knowing that you can't, even though you have the best intentions, not everybody can ride with you, and accept that they can't see your vision. Now, if that's creating some level of self-doubt, because negative thinking doesn't have to be this, oh my God, you're like the worst person. It doesn't. It could be how maybe creating self-doubt within ourselves, because we're just on a different wavelength than others. And that is just a journey when you're probably aligning yourself to a different version of yourself. And that is going to be, I think there is an acceptance. There has to be an acceptance and surrender that is going to be part of the process of whatever you're transitioning and evolving into in that certain time and period of your life. So let's just pull one more overarching energy here for you, Scorpio. Geez, I'm gonna put these back. Just one, Spirit. Please be clear for Scorpio. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. And I'm feeling this where you have to trust the divine. And make no judgments of what you cannot see. So there's a lot of indecision here. I think it's creating some level of I think it's that doubt that I'm feeling. It really feels like that doubt that I'm feeling, where maybe it's causing some stagnation and you don't know what to do. You don't know, like, you know, which way to go. And that has to do with the control, right? So control your thoughts. I feel like there's a combination of things happening here, Scorpio. Some of you have to really control the way you're thinking and not allow doubt to interfere, because for some of you it is causing some level of indecision, which is stagnation, right? You're not making moves, or you're just kind of holding yourself back. Oh, Scorpio, the other thing I want to point out, I'm only this month, I removed love from the general reads this month, so we're going to only focus on finance and career and personal growth. Now, if Spirit gives me a message of love, then I will obviously, I have to abide and allow it, but they know these are my intentions. I think all the readings so far have been obedient to that, and the only one I feel a connection stirred up was in the Capricorn read, but let's see where it leads you. I really do feel this, and you know, it doesn't, in your personal growth, that's normally where it's going to show up, okay? So we'll see, because obviously things evolve. You know, your personal growth is a reflection of everything outside of you. So I'm going to pull an energy now, 2 energies for finance and career. So we have Door to Value and Angel of Balance. Give me 2 energies for personal growth for Scorpio, please. Temple Path and the 7th chakra. And I already feel with these energies, it has to do with trusting the divine, because this is about the divine. Everything's in the temple, and this is a 12. 1 plus 2 is a 3, which is the Trinity, mind, body, and spirit. Spirit is introducing expansion in your life, and it's coming through your mind, because some of you obviously are in a space where you're really wanting or desiring and stepping into a space of just, you know, it's like I'm hearing a lot of why and where I'm at and what I feel and what I want, you know. So this is all leading you to your happiness cornucopia, a card of 11. If any of you have been seeing 1111, you already know that's guidance. And it's just an awakening to everything else in your life of really what is going to be fruitful and authentic to you. It's a transformation. There's a butterfly here. And then we have all tied up. And I'm feeling that there is, again, this energy that I'm feeling of stagnation, only because there might be some guilt around who you're releasing and who you're no longer aligning with, which is why I learned to fight alone, because this is about your happiness. So there are things that you just can't take them with you, as much as you love them, as much as you want the best from them. But do you know, when you're trying to fight for other people to walk with you, that is energy you're putting into that takes away from your own growth. And I really, wow, and I didn't look at this, but here the next one is journey. And that's what I was about to say. It's your journey. These are decisions, number 2, about, you know, what are your next steps in life? What do you want? Prioritizing you. So we're going to pull some tarot. So here for the Door to Value, obviously, I mean, of course, this would show up here for finance and career, Door to Value and Angel of Balance. And this Door to Value is a 3 and a 1, 31 as a 4, and that's the Emperor energy, which is stability. Angel of Balance, again, balance, gaining stability. And the 4 and the 8 comes to a 12, which is a 3, which is the Trinity again, leading you to balance, right? Angel of Balance, again, the temple path, leading back to you, everything's leading back to you. And that's why Spirit is saying trust the divine. You gotta let go, because it's also leading, everything is kind of shifting you back to the attention to you, and your stability and what you want. So let's see, Spirit, give me more on this finance and career. What else? Community for finance and career for Scorpio, please. I just heard something else, which I will share in a minute. I just want to pull the additional energies. Wow, and I feel like what's just popping out has to do with what I heard. So, okay. I just need one more, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so immediately what I heard, I was drawn back to this learn to fight alone. And I feel like there are some financial setbacks with yourself in terms of your surroundings, maybe helping other people. And 5-5 here. This is change. So this is also coming from a place of lack. So we have emotional loss, financial and material change. And so this is slightly negative thinking, right? Coming from a place of lack. And so there needs to be a change. And it's because you're having to balance yourself, there's a lot of shifting your mindset. So when you kind of fall into this space of feeling alone, and this is why Spirit is saying learn to fight alone, embrace the space and know that you have to learn to fight in it alone. That again, you can't take everybody with you. And for some of you, I am hearing there's none of that finger pointing where, you know what, this is a space where you do fight alone. The evolution of the soul is your evolution. And so you make what you want out of this evolution. You came here alone, your soul leaves alone, right? So at this point, this is a responsibility and accountability to your soul. And so yes, is it going to be brutal for some of you who have to accept that? Maybe some of you have fallen into this lack mentality where you kind of have fallen victim, but don't sit in it, because it's not saying that your emotions aren't valid. They're valid, right? Your emotions are valid, and you need to nurture and be compassionate towards yourself, and whatever obstacles you're encountering at the moment are just that. And then just kind of get a clear mind, because sometimes if we sit in that, then we can sit there and then we never progress, which is that indecision, right? The stagnation. And it's that stagnation that I was feeling. And again, channel message, Spirit is saying, make no judgments of what you cannot see. So yes, you cannot see the change. Yes, you cannot see what's coming up, but that's okay. And so here, yes, for some of you, it is causing some mental conflict. And then we have the Strength card, but you're going to have to pull it out. The courage has to come from within yourself. It's your willpower. And it's the confidence, because the Strength, the Leo sign, right? It's about confidence. It's the sun. It's the clarity that you gain from your own level of confidence, and your courage, your ability to move forward no matter what. Because the lion moves forward, right? The lion conquers. The lion makes no excuses. The lion is the king of the jungle. There's so much respect to the lion. And it's you learning that level of compassion to yourself, where you can, where you learn that level of self-respect for yourself first, right? Because you have to learn that level of self-respect for yourself before anyone can respect you. And so that these decisions, this mental conflict, again, is the Two of Swords. So there's a conflict in making decisions, but you need to push ahead. And I mean, with the Strength, yes, let go of control issues. So some of you, it is that there is some control. And again, it's the Swords, right? So it's an indecision in the mind. The Swords are the mind. And some of you, it has to do, again, with a place of lack, this mental setback. That is just blocking, it's just clouding you, Scorpio. I did forget to pull this moon deck. Let me just quickly pull. I want to I always feel they give added messages. Spirit, give me an energy for this moon for Scorpio for the month of March, please. So here we have a time for healing. And I feel like this is just, again, it's this mental, this emotional loss. So if there are some financial setbacks, this is a healing, right? Angel of balance. This is finding balance for yourself again. The 4 is about your stability. So you're restabilizing. And yes, there is healing. Again, the compassion. This is the compassion to yourself. And this is that energy I'm feeling where you need to know that, yes, this journey is a journey of self. And it is going to feel lonely, but that's where the courage needs to come in, to know how to get up and get out of it on your own. And honestly, there's so much liberation once you accomplish that. And so the only way around this, Scorpio, is just accountability to self. Now, obviously, I'm not dismissing that there are other factors in your surrounding that probably interfered with some of that. But again, you don't want to fall into victim of like, well, it's because of them, it's because of that. And because that's also a reflection of yourself, right? And so at this point, you know, I feel Spirit is saying it's time for you to just accept what is and start to provide more compassion for yourself, right? The other channel message, just reflect on your truth and just feel it more in your body. Yeah, see, spiritual material. So finding harmonization with a 6 and another 5, conflict and defeat. And this is when Spirit, when so much 5s come in and a 6 here, it's about making decisions. So at this point, Spirit is saying the indecision needs to go, because 6 is harmonizing. It's there are certain sacrifices that have to be made, self-sacrifices, and in order to pull yourself out of it, there is just a kind of, it's this energy of the Leo, the lion, like, oh wow, okay, well, this is what I'm gonna do. You know, you got to put that fire under your butt, you know, at this point, and say, all right, I don't want to sit here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And there's no right or wrong on how long it takes. The point is understanding it and facing it head on. And then asking yourself, you know, what I'm going to do next. So let's pull some energies here for personal growth, Spirit here. Give me more on this personal growth. Temple path and the 7th chakra. Scorpio. I'm not going to keep these. Personal growth for Scorpio. All right, fine. Yeah, so look, 5 is back. Wow, 5. I mean, this is a time of change. Scorpio, obstacles and challenges and throat chakra. You've got the light, which is the sun, and then you have the spiritual union, which this is really union to self. I feel like this is a 2, right? So we're talking about the 2. This is the decision and the choices that need to be made to bring balance for yourself. Remember, we have the temple path. So everything again, this change is leading you back to you. Your own self journey, your own spiritual journey, your own acknowledgement of where you stand in your life, what it means to you. It's being illuminated with the light here, with the sun. The sun is a 19 here, right? 1 + 9 is a 10, which is 1. Beginnings. It's time to take the initiation. It's time to you know, again, it's self-courage. Ones are about pulling yourself out of these dark spaces, which is 5, change. And 5 comes with a lot of uncertainty. But the clarity, the illumination. So when Spirit does this, they're always the discomfort in itself. This has been kind of like the theme with some of the readings. So, and the energies that have been happening the past week, which I've been feeling it within myself, Scorpio. But nudges from source come also in discomfort, and discomfort is what brings about change. And so because you have 4 5s here, there's so many 5s, and another 5 here, right, with your mind. The 7th chakra, 41, is a 5. So much illumination in your crown, in your mind. And it is a mental struggle, but it's leading you back to you and taking these initiatives of these next steps that you need to take. And yeah, it's going to mean you're going to walk alone, but that's okay. This is with the throat chakra, right? Channel message, just reflect on your truth. Reflect on your truth. What is causing the barriers? What is causing the obstacles? What is it that within yourself you need to heal and also accept and surrender to, and say, okay, I don't want this. Yes, this happened to me, but I'm not going to live in this indecision anymore and stay here and stay put. Like, I'm done. I feel like this has to be like I'm done and I'm ready to like just move forward with my life. And again, that's going to look different for everybody, right? In terms of, for some of you, it is a job situation, right? Moving somewhere where I want to make more money, making those decisions. I want to make more money. I need to add more skills to myself. I need to make some change. You know, these setbacks are holding me back, and I'm going to realign, and I'm going to think about other areas, other skills I can improve. For some others of you, it's really just like financial decisions that have to be made around your life. That might mean having to downgrade, right? Downgrade, live within your means. Again, it's about the self-sacrifice, right? Where is it that you're going to have some discomfort where you had more comfort in, and temporarily, because please, it's temporary. The 5s are change, but it's also temporary. Here we have partnership and alliance in the bottom, and stand your ground. And I do, again, for some of you who feel, again, this is like that learn to fight alone energy, where stand your ground. You can't pull. This is that energy I was feeling. You can't pull everybody with you. And some of them are dead weight. Accepting that some certain people, friends, family, even your mom, your dad, like there's some level of you needing to really stand for yourself so you can preserve, right? So then you don't have to ever repeat the discomfort. Because, not, again, that energy, I was saying, not everybody's going to rise with you. And, for some of you, this need to, I feel with family, to have them, it's that constant battle of trying to make them understand. But you can't make other people understand what they can't see, including yourself, right? Channel message, make no judgment of what you cannot see. So if you can't see it, why to expect other people to see it? At this point, be that person that creates the change, be that person that moves you forward, be that person who is an example. It's that energy of, being that black sheep also, in the family, where you bring about change and nobody understands you, but someone's got to do it. Sometimes someone has to do it, So, let's see what else we've got here. So, I mean, change it's uncertain here. Okay. Yes, we can accept that. We can accept that. It's uncertain. We don't know what's coming, but Source never pushes you to the wrong direction unless you choose to stay within those limited mindsets, right? So there's just a refocus here, and accept the change, and then how can you transmute it to something better? Okay, so give me more on this. As I say, the Hangman. How can you transmute it? The perspective, how you view things, and change how you're viewing it at this time. And the Hangman is a 12 coming to a 3, again, back to self, Trinity, mind, body, spirit. So Spirit, give me more on these 5s, please. I want to just know a little more of this change. King of Swords. So again, it's with the mind, the struggles in the mind, but this is about coming from a logical perspective now. More of that air quality in terms of decisions. And it might feel a little detached because, Scorpios are water signs. Let's not ignore Scorpio. You're a water sign. So you do have, your emotions will go up and down, and you're very passionate. Your Scorpios are very strong-willed and passionate, deep people. And so I feel like this is more of a detached, logical perspective and kind of putting those emotions aside. Spirit, give me more on this change for Scorpio. Too many. King of Wands, but that's taking action. But I'm going to put it back. Okay, so, wow, Scorpio. 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords. I mean, this is so conflicting. Whew, Scorpio. And the Sun is back out. Your emotions, and there you go. The Tower and the Hermit. You've got to set yourself free mentally. You got to, don't be scared of the change. Don't be scared of this Tower. I feel, again, there is some level of control happening in your mind. Too much stress, right? This is way, like, so much fear of not knowing. There's only one way around this, Scorpio. I wish, I know, and my readings are so intense. I don't even know, sometimes I'd be like, hey, why can't I have these happy dandy readings like every other reader? But that's not how, this is my gift, you guys. This is about healing, and I do focus on the evolution of the soul. So this is it, right? This is going to serve for those who really want to make changes in their lives and need more of a deep, meaning and depth to the messages. So at this point, the change is here, Scorpio. Indecision needs to happen. So much is being illuminated, and there is no way. There is a requirement here. I feel this is an emphasis, right? So the surrender negative thinking and more trust, faith, having more faith in Source. Sorry, give me more on this temple path here for Scorpio on the personal growth. And this energy here is about the trust to the divine. And what I say, guys, wow, I love this. Remember I mentioned the door to value is 31. That's the 4, which is the Emperor energy. And this is stability. So you taking this Emperor energy, the Emperor energy has experience. The Emperor energy has been through everything you could imagine. and still has come out strong, because the only way you get to the Emperor is through the experience, is through the understanding, but also taking action, taking initiative, and not making excuses, because the Emperor doesn't make any excuses. Here we have 3 of Cups. Again, 3 leading back to you, so you can finally unite yourself and be in a space where you're celebrating more of, you know, what's to come, right? With the Fool, because this is leading you to a different place in your life. I really feel a space, and that could be anything to anyone. This Fool doesn't have to be like a huge leap in anything, but it's a trust in the divine, the Trinity, the self, the trust in yourself, that you can find yourself on the other side and bring back this balance and this abundance and this clarity and this rebirth of you. A place of peace, a place of freedom, away from this energy here. Ace of Pentacles, right? Dropping the burdens with the 10 of Swords. Like, at this point, it is a change. 10 is a 5-5, right? So again, the change for this new solid beginning, because it's about the Pentacles. It's about solidifying an investment to yourself and this change. I really feel this is like a goal setting here. And I know that sounds very cliche, Scorpio, but this is about goal setting and accountability to what this new long-term commitment to you is going to be on a physical level, and it's going to show up on a physical level in your life. So I want to see the major arcana. I mean, it's all going to lead to your cornucopia, right? Your everything, abundance, if you co-create with Spirit, right? So let's see what's your major arcana. Spirit, what is the major arcana shift here for Scorpio? Temperance, a win-win solution. So there's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. And I feel like that energy I was picking up again, where you can't take everybody with you, but you're gonna have to, like, I feel this is more of a compromise, to be honest, with yourself, and having an acceptance that this is a path that you kind of, this transition, you're kind of going to have to initiate, get the ground running. And then those who care and those who truly desire and are your true supporters and also want the change in their life are then going to follow, right? But you can't care about that piece at this point. You got to learn to fight alone. Let's see, Spirit, what is the other guidance here for Scorpio? Compass. And so a compass guides you to go north. Your inner compass guides you to your highest good and your own path. Trust your own compass and don't doubt yourself. The indecision, no more doubting, no more indecision, no more negative talk, like allow yourself to give yourself that compassion to sit with yourself and heal. To transition out of this mindset. Your own best student and teacher. Instinct is real. And let me just pull one more guidance. Bottom of the deck here is take it slow. And I do think this is important. This is a time of slow movement because there is some stagnation here. Take things one step at a time and watch your progress. By slowing things down, you will get the clarity you need. And there is, with all these fives, there's no way around it obviously is going to bring cloudiness into your mind. Your mind is feeling fogged and overwhelmed. And so this is about, again, compassion to yourself and allowing yourself space to get clarity. And then, you know, you'll know how to move forward, that compass, that north. So give me another guidance. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience. Yes, that is that emperor energy, the 4, the stability of your life. And shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. And at this point, you've got to trust your own inner guidance, your own inner compass. You are a student, right? You're your own best student and teacher. So Scorpio, this is the message for the month of March. I hope this resonated with someone, and it really does bring some level of clarity and relief. But I love you, Scorpio. Thank you for being so patient with me. And please like, share, subscribe. Guys, the likes are really important for the channel to grow. YouTube has definitely made that extremely important in the algorithm, you know, so my channel has decreased in terms of its analytics, but that's because the likes need, just as a support of the channel, would be appreciated. So like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.